Good morning. I know it's Sunday morning, but don't tell me everybody going to church and they're going to church at the same time. Don't tell me that. Carlos, how are you? You know, this morning I just stopped from what I'm doing quickly, and when you see me, when I press and I don't plug out my iron like that. Once you say press out, plug out the iron. This thing eating away at me since yesterday. Listen, and I got to get it off my chest. Right, Marsha? Brother Winston, how are you? Since yesterday, this thing tearing me up. And I do what I love to do. You know, and I'm pressing because I tell you, I'll be at a whole month struggle out there. And drinking me ginger and mango, nah? You gotta take care of yourself in the struggle too, right? Allow me, I want to speak on this matter. Orlando, this young man, Orlando. Alfred Thorne, how are you? Simon Black Monday Prince. I want to address Orlando, the matter with Orlando. Now, today at 12, myself and the Honorable Lorley Nesta and some of us will be on a program, 12 noon today. But you know what? I can't afford for this to get lost. There's this thing in my heart, and I must speak about it right now. So, the police again, you know, in a public statement, identify not only a vehicle and description and number plate. In that statement, the police mentioned that they spoke to the owner who said they didn't mention the owner name, rented the vehicle to one Orlando. And Orlando, after the body was found at the hotel, I thought it was the next day or Friday, sometime I saw that, he was crying out there for help and putting his story that he was placed in the lockup. It caused him stress. He was going to get a job, some $500,000. He lost the job. And he was appealing and crying to the police to clear his name. Orlando was placed in the lockup. Orlando, in the said statement, mentioned that while he was treated with respect by some police, he was treated like a criminal by the others. And I don't know if I miss it. I don't know if I miss it, the Prince. If I miss it, that's why, you know, I'm looking for help. If I miss where the police put a statement out there apologizing to this young man and clearing his name, if I miss that, please bring it to my attention. And I want to say this morning to Orlando, I don't know the young man. And I want to ask these lawyers publicly, Orlando must now get a lawyer and sue the police force. Not apologies. You know why? That is a stain. What is placed out there is already out there. This is now when Nandalal want to carry Melly Mel and this and that and that and that. This is a police force identifying this man by name, address, arrest this man and accuse this man. They have said to the public, they've seen a CCTV footage where this young man collected this young girl and left with her. The young man could have lost his life. Now, if this child If they didn't, this child body didn't appear and show up in that pool. I come out here in the live and I tell you, I walk in all these prisons as a minister, and I'm telling you, people just go to jail innocently. What would have happened to the life of innocent Orlando? How can Orlando and his family in Orlando, who have children too, how could they come back? Even if you sue them, and you must sue them and get money, that pain and that stain goes forever. And the police must come and put a statement and remove this by name, every single thing, and clear it and put it out there publicly, all on YouTube, that when anybody type in this by name anywhere in the world, or you go to get at the embassy, or you go and get a job, he got to defend himself and say, it was not me, the police make a mistake. The police must come out there and do that. And that young man must demand that, and all of us must demand it. And that is why I'm saying, don't tell me a commander sent home on leave, we get him paying all his benefits. Don't tell me who get transferred. I'm saying, how can we ever, it's not the first, second, or third, fourth, fifth time under the watch of the commissioner of police. Too much lies. The commissioner of police should do the right thing and resign. And the president, it's time he get respect from himself and this country and the office that he holds, and fire the commissioner of police. I know a lot of us, you know, we focusing on the 11-year-old, which is critical. Critical. The pathologist going to come tomorrow and all of that. But outside of that, there's nothing can clean this mess up. Nothing can clean up this mess. If we don't, we must. We can't trust the commissioner of police force anymore, so we don't know. We got to put face, and we got to put reputable faces. It was the same McBeam. And thank God for McBeam. McBeam, all the time when they fire you, the same people fire you all because you go in and study to become a commissioner of police. Right? It's still after. In 2015, when you won your case and you get back your job, now it's the same McBeam they got to send all around the place that they send over the river. Had it not been for McBeam the day over the river, let me tell you something, none of them couldn't control. Everybody get caught with the pants below the knees. Let me congratulate McBeam. I was there. I say, the stone that the builder reject become the head cornerstone. And so you want to put people there that people could trust. How are we going to move forward? We can't move forward with this liar. Who could trust you? What kind of stain on this country? We got foreigners. Listen, this oil rich, the world. We on the center stage. How we could trust anything coming from the Guyana police force? So we have good police officers there, and everybody got to go through this embarrassment, and people, family and policemen being disrespected just because of the incompetence and the corruption. No, that is wrong. That is wrong. So even before this 12 o'clock program, you know, I am out here saying again, Orlando, sorry, nobody could feel like how you feel, you and your family. Orlando said, I got children, oh my God. I would never harm a child. He said, I would never harm a child. So I want to say to us as Guyanese, here and around the world, this thing with who gets sent home on administrative, we must accept nothing less. The commissioner of police must go home. He must go home. How can we trust? I don't care. If anybody doing nonsense out there, you know what they used to say, the Granger government. If the leadership was in a different place, none of that. Because let me tell you, police just got past transmission in the morning, 6 o'clock. Everybody got report to the commissioner of police. This is not who reporting to commander and commander, because you got report to commissioner got report to minister in the morning every single day. Who in the lockup, who get charged, who this, who that, who that. So when everybody fail, what was the commissioner when that was reported to him 6 o'clock in the morning? What instruction? Listen, we don't want to hear nothing. Persons, I'm telling you, Monday, tomorrow again, I write outside of the office of the president. And I'll be standing there, I'm telling you, 1 month. 1 month. I tell you, we got to march around that tower. It got to come down. Hickens got to come down. Listen, I can't. A friend of mine in the States asked me this morning, you seeing the body, I see you covering up this body and all that. How you could go home and sleep? She said, it's troubling me, and I'm that far away. Oh, if, so much ifs, Roxanne Thompson. If this body, they didn't find this body out, this poor young man, whole life would have been thrown away. This young man's life would have been through the door. And every Guyanese here and abroad, we got to make some placard and some posters, even if you're not here, and put it out there that Hickens, the commission, he must go home. Enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. What is happening to us? Administrators leaving me nothing. So, you do this, you do that, you move it from here, you put you there, and you put you there, and you put you there, and you put you there. That's why yesterday, I put a press release as the leader of the LP out there to say, listen, it's time, because this country, we're in a place that, you listen, even the president ain't got a choice but to declare it a state of emergency. And you know, a lot of people, some people sent to me and said, listen, there's not the point. Oh, Broomes did good, but she should have done this, she should have done that, she should have done that. It's not time for me, look, who should have done. You could do what I can't do. Just, you're a good writer. You know everything. You, listen, you got all the answers. I don't have them. I'm the first to say I don't know everything. But once you know everything, you don't got to know why you should write. You could write. You know when I pick it in what I should say, you could come out and pick it. Nothing stop you. Nowadays with Facebook, you see people protesting, getting a video and a recording and all of that. I am not coming out on no Facebook and tell nobody, I'm going to put a picket line. Please come out, because this is not politics. Listen, I'm not enslaved. When people got your mind, right? When people capture your mind, they enslave you. And so when you go there, you got to say, well, you know me, Rachel. You know this is not about politics. Once you got to say that. A lot of persons, oh, minister, call it their prayer. People been praying for this country all the time. We got to get up, people. Faith without work is dead. God has never leave. Never. Listen, right here, you know. The problem, if we going to speak now, we going to strike. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? He's speaking all the time, and so we say, well, we frightened. And we know that God didn't give you a spirit of fear. But we still say we frightened. Christians say they're frightened. I said, which God you serving? Fears of the devil. So I don't want us to miss. So when I go there on a picket line and everybody know what I should say and where I should go and stand up, the president appoints the commissioner of police. Right? And so I will go there at the office of the president. Hickens appoint himself. You could imagine if, and you see how God is making things happen. We could go in even to election with a commissioner of police like that. Yeah? Maybe that's why they want to hold on Hickens there. They want a good Guyana. They want truth. They want law and order. Yeah? You know, I have seen how many innocent men and women in prison. It's not everything the police tell you take, but by the time the police put in the public, this guy get shot because he was suspected. What he was suspected? He was suspected to commit a crime. And you kill him? And everybody, yeah, good for you. All they're doing is crime. Police get away with it. Police get away with it. And the police would have gotten away with this one. Because the story, you remember the first live I did the morning side going over there? Me and one here but camera. The 11-year-old, because one camera said the girl go in and she didn't come out. But the police saw. Mean to say the police look at it. The police got the video. Now the police are so liar. They're so liar to this public. There's no video. Because no less a person in bar jack, you ask them to put it out there. And up to now, you can't come to the public with a video. I call on the diplomatic corps to ensure that you let this government know that you cannot trust to work with the Guyana police force. Come on, man. US, British, EU, I am calling on the diplomatic corps. Carry, come where they come to the front of the class. What me and all of them? What all these fighters for democracy? Where are they? Tell me now. Where are the guardians for democracy? Huh? I see stand in the class. That's one light to the next, to the next, to the next, Joan. We still got Orlando grieving, you know. Nobody in a dress yet. So I don't want us to lose focus as a people that is just on the lies and the cover up and so on, and pathologists and Linden and all of that. It's a lot of matters. So my statement was just not about one thing. And unless the government humble itself, you gotta come and sit down. Likewise, the opposition. People got different views. Idea how we gonna move forward in peace. It can't be you do what you want. The police force uproll, but because you believe this commissioner of police in serve the country, but serve your political party, that you can sit down there and you think people gonna go on with that? The woman over the river said to Ali yesterday, she said, man, you don't talk. You was a scrape head on the skull. I saw you on the road. They ain't got no system. That's why people say they continue to fail. So many cases, so many things. And some of us, we still compromise as a leader. I can't compromise. I'm fighting for the country and people. I'm fighting for people that like me. When you hold in these offices, you gotta know you're going to swear and you take oath. It's not nice by a nice girl. And once, if the government's serious about governance, and you see, if Ali is serious about this country and what's going on, he didn't run it all about, you know, because they will got no place for him to run and go and say, but you're going to get justice. You got to get a commissioner who can handle the police force. The Guyana police force must be the police force, but the government don't want that. They want a political arm. Go so do this, Listen, they got a minister for Home Affairs, and every other minister want to call and tell who and this body and give instructions of wild west, and people losing their lives because of that. The same wild west situation. I got to save some vice at 12 o'clock, you know. I just couldn't wait. Listen, God was on Orlando's side, the family side, and everybody's side. And John, how are you? What happened to Mia, man? What happened to Carrie? Come on, to all these people who so love Guyana. What's going on? What's going on? You gotta wake up and you gotta get energy to fight. People call you, people crying. A man show up at me. The man sent me this. When you see the statements, people, that's why I tell you, if you want to write, just write now. Because as a leader, the amount of things that you know that people don't. The amount of things that people come and tell you that they ain't gonna put on Facebook. The amount of things. And I don't only talk, you know. Me, I ain't gonna only call upon the diplomats on Facebook. I go in and meet with them. I go make sure. I make sure that I do that. Nobody's safe in this place. Rich, poor, business, nobody. We can't have a wrong statement go there about anybody. Next thing people lay in the house and them on the train and everybody it burned up because people just crazy, you know. People can't take it anymore. People can't take it anymore. That's it. People can't take it no more. They had enough. And they're trying to say the woman disrespect the president. No matter with them, man. Guyanese, regardless of your race, anything. This elections coming here is a people's election. We must take this. We must make the difference. We must direct what's going to happen, the outcome and the results. Not, oh, I vote here because my mother, my father. I vote here because I look like this color. Oh, I vote in here because of that. If you want a better Guyana and a better society, let me tell you this. If you believe what you see in here is smoke, it's fire. We better get it right at the next elections. Yeah, we gotta get it right. We gotta get it right. I tell you, some people could jump on a plane and beat out. Enough of them were talking. Could jump on a plane and go. Some of you who jumping up out there because and this and that and that and that and that, pay attention. Pay attention. Right? Pay attention. So, listen, I'm just going to wait for 12 o'clock. I can't wait for 12 o'clock. Because 12 o'clock, there will be so much to talk about. Right? So much to talk about. So, 2025, it must be a people's election. Right? It must be a people's election. Right? You sit down out there. People, I know Facebook giant. I know Facebook bully. I come here. I reason. I give my views. I try to educate. And all of that. I don't come out here for bully nobody. Right? And nobody can bully me. They could try to. So, a lot of you, you know everything. You know every single thing. You went to the best university in the world. You know all the grammar. You know every single thing. I am so happy. I am asking you. You can do something. You do it. You do it. Right? You do it. Anybody, you could write a statement, you know. That's what Facebook bring. Write a statement and you put it out there. This situations, that was women. That press release was not on emotions, you know. An appeal to women like it's some politics. An appeal to this. That's serious business. We're in a crisis. And you have a government sitting down there. You have a opposition and you have parties and people who say they're interested in this country. Individuals and civil society and everybody. We got to sit. This got to be fixed. Because who you think gonna punish? Who you think gonna punish? You think it's enough persons? You think rich people, you think what happened there could have happened to a rich man child? Yeah? And police would have taken the position that they took there and put out all these statements? No. No. We must not allow it to happen. It's the poor man and the poor woman, boy and girl, is they gonna punish. Because when they finish, and the police show up over the river, and you see they start walk through with baton, and they start beat and tear gas and shy and who going to lock up and all that kind of thing. The people leave there to suffer. Enough of the leaders there in the house sit down, cock up high and dry, and gonna write on Facebook or put out a statement. Oh, that is wrong. Sometimes the family ain't even got food for eat, much as a carry to the station. You think this why what? No. No. We gotta fix this. No. It's the ordinary man, woman, boy, and girl is punished. I ain't received permission. But a man called me, say he's traveling home to Guyana. You know him well, he's be out there in the press. And he's landing in the country Monday night. And I want to tell you Tuesday morning, I'm up on the picket line with you. Because it's a just cause, and all of us must stand up. I ain't gonna sit down in America. I coming home. Right? A gentleman sent me a message and said, oh, he trying to have a conversation. They can get back to me with place and time. You know, he's put everything out there in the public. I ain't get it. Right? So allow me, allow me to conclude on this pressing. Laurel Stroth. Good morning, Mama. You didn't sleep properly since. Thanks for starting. Listen, it's not easy to tell you run so run back, so run this way, run back, no run back the other way. We're going on at 12. Laureline and myself, we can have a beautiful program. And we're going into this matter in details, That's today at 12. We're getting into this matter in details. So, that is why I said I couldn't wait, because I want to mix the two. And you know me, I don't fail to put my views outside. I'm not happy about this situation with Orlando. And people is ready to carry on the business as usual. Right? Let you go by the girl family now. Let you going by the family. I don't know why you're going by the family. I see somebody ask me why Ali going to the girl family. I don't know. Let you go. The lady told him yesterday, you used to pick it. Look at the behavior and the posture when he did pick it in. He alone got feelings. He alone got the right to express himself. I ain't even want to touch down. And I ain't want to touch down. I want to fly past the one little bit. So Wendell, Guyanese here and all around. Right? All around. Let me say Siobhan in Bartico, Region 7, because I don't not know a secret. The Barticians are calling on me and finding out, hey, what's going to happen. It got to happen all over. And I'm encouraging persons to go out. I think it was to be tomorrow morning at 9. Tomorrow morning at 9 in front of this police station. If the police, you has put everything on it so the police know. Right? But more facts and so on during the day when I get it, I can put it out there on Facebook. This is not a time, this is a time for peaceful. This is a serious time in our nation. We ain't going out there because we whine and want to go there. And you go out there, we got to be resolute. We got to be vigilant. And we got to stand and we put the statement and we got to be consistent. And we must not stop until. Why are we out there? We out there because we in a state, in my opinion, of emergency. And we find ourselves in a place in Guyana where over and over and over. Right now, you can't trust the police force. The Guyana police force. The Guyana police force covering up crime. The Guyana police force. So then you're involved. You're an accomplice. This morning, a woman called me on the phone and she was crying, oh God, oh minister, if you didn't move the body, how the body would have burned up. I said, as if the body was moved. Because when you're on ground and things like this happen, you got to be able as a leader to think on your foot. Old people would say, think on your foot. You don't wait when you lie down, you left the place and then you come back and you say tomorrow, oh my God. It must not happen. And early on, I was pushing that message. No government must be allowed. None, none, none. People, if you vote me in office tomorrow, and I sit down in the National Assembly, and I can't represent you, vote me out. That's how it got to be. Guyanese, we got to become, listen, young people, don't bother with this story. Somebody do nothing but vote for them because your mother, great-grandfather, this is not, I tell you, listen, this is not 2011, 2015, 2020. This is a different time. When you find yourself in leadership, you must know that people are going to hold you accountable. And when you can't function in the junction, we're going to move you out. It's simple like that. Simple. And it goes straight across. I don't care which party I'm saying that. People going to wait and then come promise you something and give you something. Paying you for go up on TikTok. Paying you for bury yourself. No, 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 no. So it's Sunday morning. Yeah, outside here and the weather. Listen, Hector Nature by out there, Hector, everybody should got a poster. Hickens must go. Because when you hold, is you got hold from the head, or you starting at commando, or you starting at somebody. You got to start at the top. They like find something, some mediocre movement, but a man gone on some administrative leave. Joke. Or we transfer the man. Joke. You didn't transfer it before? You done? No, 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 no. One voice, one message. Hickens must go home, the commissioner of police. So that the next commissioner of police go there, he gonna ensure, because he ain't playing it, you know. He commander, he gonna hold them accountable. The commanders in the division, when you see we're going to you and complain, you're gonna catch yourself. So all below you, I tell you, they're gonna start top, bottom. So the bottom where you go, the constable, he gonna know where, if he gotta go to the Lance Corporal, and then the Lance Corporal can got to know he gotta go to the Corporal, and the Corporal is see the station sergeant, then gonna make joke. And inspector, and not in make joke in a negative way, but to carry out their duties. I saw something going out there on Facebook with this officer that says a police officer. And I'm trying to verify if he's an officer because I want the rank and the number. To write, now only come on Facebook. But to write. To no less support the president copy, minister copy, commission everybody that he is not fit for a police officer. We can't trust him. How you gonna say black people is ass and all them kind of thing? No, 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 no. No, we can't. No, the kind of behavior must stop. A policeman is a servant to protect. You gotta keep your positions and all that to yourself. Bear your chief or left the work. Yeah? You leave the work. But once you sit down there and you wearing the uniform and that badge and you take the oath, no, 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 no. Certain things is not for you. Don't get carried with Facebook. People, we gotta be more serious. We gotta hold these people more accountable. We gotta hold them more accountable. And any other time to do it is the time is now. Right? The time is now. The time is now. You don't come around with funny. Listen, you don't like me, you know, like I said. I go out to the picketing. I saw the policewoman, Miss Blair. She was very respectful and very respectful. You know, the police officer got her work to do. And I think the other rank should learn from the police officer how she approached and dealt with the matter. She had to call in on she radio and said, sir, Miss Broomes said they ain't got a signboard. They'll tell Miss Broomes I said move. And sir, she had to do that. I said, but they ain't got no signboard. She answered to the one. She smiled. She said, but please, still, can we ask you? We don't allow people. It is too close to the office of the president. No argument, no high tone, you know. No high tone. Hector trying to join my life. I ain't seeing Hector. I don't know. Go on, Idris. I ain't even see a name. I'm going in to search. I'm searching. Bump, 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 bump. Are we not friends on Facebook? I don't know how this thing is operate. I would love to bring you in. We got a program at 12 too. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do that one on LinkedIn. So I'm typing in your name. I ain't even getting. I ain't picking up. I'm gonna do that one on LinkedIn. So if anybody wants to join, I'm not picking it up. I'm not picking it up here. Not picking it up. So I'm not picking it up. I'm not picking it up. Yeah, so we have a wonderful conversation at 12 o'clock. Nevertheless, it's not showing up here with me, Hector. I mean, I hear you, but Otto, how are you? Listen, Otto, they're fighting everybody. They're fighting Otto, all of us. Listen, this one message. One message, bro. Commissioner got to go home. We got to start from the top. We got to start from the top. Who taking paying people for come out here and defend people? I went on a protesting. Me and Lordy talking last night and she tell me, but this brother who went on the protest online, but people it's saying he don't, we just treat life from hell. Right? Life from hell. Their brother when some of them tell you see upon this life. Run up and down. Listen, when I go there, me got nobody, no cameraman running behind me, you know. I'm nobody waiting for me. Click when I sound, some click when I sound, you know. I got my own phone and I always go live and get raw from ground, you know. And listen, when you see I ready and what was happening out there, listen, I have to hold this life and try to go and bring peace. Hey, nobody pelt no bat, don't pelt no police and all that. Right? You put in a request, but I ain't seeing it. So, you know, that's why when I go there, I always got on my sneakers and thing, and a hat, you know, so maybe a ball could hit your son, pick you could tell me, but pick it in. I'm saying it. No, these fakes. Gigi, Idris here. Oh. Gigi, how are you? Gigi, you gotta come here, you know. Right? Your phone not connecting, Gigi says. Gigi, listen at 12 o'clock. I can send out the StreamYard link. Let me go and have them to put that together. When you say I plug out my iron, it's not pressing this thing going through. It pressing me, but it's this Orlando. It pressing me. I ain't see nobody drop in the comment section or swiping to and fro to see if anybody, any statement where the police come out and apologize to this family, this young man. Right? They can't infiltrate me. You know the to, Otto. You're sending me a request, you and Idris? How come, man? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Just now, I sent an invite to Idris. I sent it. Well, I see a name pop up there. Gigi, me, I ain't seeing you. But, see two more friends. I don't know. I got to do the StreamYard. Listen, I can send it to you guys to come in. I scroll in names, looking, I just send a request. So I trying to type in you guys' name and send the request and so on. But listen, you and Idris, it's not showing up here. I don't know. You know, just when I said I'm on a live, nobody gonna laugh at me. I ain't got technical people around. Right? Somebody said it like your green boots. You see, y'all, you see, y'all. Listen, I run in this green boots like a snake. Listen, I was doing it out there, tell you. I can tell you no lie. At the time, I ain't studying nothing, this, that, you know. Right? You send a request, Honorable Committee. No. I ain't seeing no requests popping up today. This is something wrong, people. I listen. I apologize. Listen, 12 o'clock, get your popcorn, get everything. And I can do it on StreamYard. So when you want to put the number there, send and listen. We must have a day. Listen, this thing ain't going away. It ain't going no place. What I say? Give it 9 days. We can change them saying, give it 9 days. Give it 9 days. So Idris, sorry to all of you. So you're sending a request. No request popping up here. I sent a request to Idris, however. I sent something to her. And John, you ready? Stan what's going down. Right? I don't care who say look like Barney, Teddy, Tubby, wherever. Listen, when you say out there, it's about people. It's about people. You see me? And, you know, we don't, you just send it again. Nothing is showing up, girl. Don't let us, persons, even when we're picketing out there, put us against the police, one against the other. Police don't, I know you take instructions. I see you operate different before. But to the people also, when you see the police coming down, you know, the other day things could have gone so sour. I was happy that, you know, not only that I could have just show up, but talk to the people and they listen, you know. Say, don't do it, don't do it. They say, Mom's all right. That, I think that was, you know, that was respectful. It's because of that and the soberness that that precious body of that young girl, at least the parents, because what would have happened if everybody left there? If the truck did drive out now and the child was in there? There's so much ifs. So much unanswered questions. What would have happened to Orlando? The Don got in the lockup, had he there for 12 hours? 12 hours? You know? 12 hours. I don't want to repeat myself. I'm off this live. Viewers, please join us at 12 o'clock. Right? Please join us at 12 o'clock. Please. People, I'm telling you, the last time you fight for the innocent, that's why I'm here. Thank you. Right? Somebody said, love how you kill them with the kindness. Listen, a lot of people don't know about me. Idris know me. A lot of people don't know me. They know about me. I'm strong. I hate advantage. No nonsense. I love the Lord. I'm a mother. Compassionate. I got a heart. All of that. I know wild person, you know. I know wild person. The police come out there. They can't put me to come after the police. I have to fight for the police. I have to fight because we want a system. We need a police force. We don't need a political party as a police force. We need a police force. We need policemen. We need soldiers. We need prison officers. I can't be a police. So as a leader, I have to fight for the police. So they got a work to do. And so I take a pose. I say, you ready for take me picture? And you notice the guy from the Intel come, smart, you know, and he hugged me up. And he said, oh, he gave me a hug up and he said, thank you. And he stepped back. And he take my picture. You see picture, click, click, click. Listen, he proper take picture by the time. I know the faces. I know they're coming out there as a leader. We know the police got a work to do. Right? So why I'm not there to talk as a leader, to talk to police anyhow and this and that and that. I didn't like how McBeam, I didn't like how they addressed McBeam over the river. Like talk straight up. I didn't like that. Because McBeam don't disrespect nobody and all them kind of thing. We gotta give him an hearing. I was on the picketing over the river there. The men, some people get vexed now, you know, the body. And wrong talking and all to the Minister of Hindi. As a woman, as a leader, I said to him, no, you can't do that. Don't speak to her like that. Don't speak to her like that. I didn't see her as a Indian woman or as a PPP woman on good fishy. No. Not the time for that. Not the time for that. And when I said, don't do it right away, one of the men with influence said, hey, call you out one by name. Stop. Don't speak to her like that. It's a simple, we ain't fighting for broke up Guyana. You want broke up Guyana, tell the rich people gonna beat out. We gonna go up, they can't set me up, the police can make I do nothing, you know what I mean? No. I say, listen, I don't take bullying, and the police say, I know you don't take bullying. So we understand each other. We understand each other. When I got there, Vinny wasn't disrespectful to me either. We got to get rid of the bad ones in the police force. But we got some good ones there. We got to give respect. We got young constables and corporals and so on as leader. Why we want to, you know, they're there and they even say none to us. But they come and take out and you want to, you know. When I'm on a picketing line, I tell the people, you don't talk to police, I deal with police. You don't do police work, don't interfere. Because just like how I wouldn't stand up and see the police disrespect you, I ain't gonna stand up and see you disrespect the police. We can't break up everything. We can't shy away everybody. I could be a firefighter. Me. I don't care what suit they say, I don't feel the heat on the door. From I see fire, I say, there's heat. I run in. Some people running back in house a passport. I run in, I can't be a firefighter. So I love the firefighters. I can't be a soldier much as in Guyana, in this army. Forgot to no border. I ain't going to look for syndicate much as Venezuelan soldiers. No, so I salute the soldiers. I can't be a garbage collector. I don't even like to see the garbage truck when it comes, but I don't want garbage in my yard. So I salute the men picking up the garbage. We got to give respect. We got to give respect if we're looking for respect. When I see them people cleaning fish on the wharf, I love them. When they tell me how much money we clean me fish, I even giving them more. Who want draw out who? Alex? Who Alex talking to? One question I'm trying to understand. How did they know what child to girl? She was not in the place. I don't know who's that person. But not here. Right? So to the viewers again are coming off because I gotta be here for 12 o'clock. And like I said, I was pressing. You know, I love to do that in the quiet, putting some things together. And please look for us at 12. Idris and Gigi and to the persons who try to come in, you know, and what heck to say? What heck to say? What is it heck to say there? 90%. Somebody told me in police uniform, starting to believe them. Somebody told me you is a police informer. Hector, I refuse to see your comment. You know what I mean? Because anybody know me. Listen, Broomes don't bow down. I tell you, even when I going out there to battle, anybody can lap them out in water like dog or bend the knees. They got step aside, you don't fit for the battle. So don't come around me according to the person, like them kitchen cat kind of thing. Don't come around me with that. Right? Don't come around me like that. And a lot of them, yes, I'm not saying all of them. A lot of them are very disrespectful. I talking, but I was out there. And when you see something good, you want to tell them and encourage it. The officer was very respectful. Mark Beam was respectful. You understand what I mean? The people them who you talking and people who's informed, it is what it's called, me know by nature, by living in America, talking about informed. You call them couture. We don't couture here. Now, Broomes, anything you see I want for say, I say it loud. Loud, loud, loud. And don't come and tell me nothing. If you come and tell me something, tell me. You know what I mean? Let me deal with it on the right page. Hector, back up yourself. Back up yourself, Hector Nature Boy. Back up yourself. It's Sunday morning. Exactly, Star Major. And that's what I'm saying. I hope they learn. A lot of them, I see them and throw them up. I look at stories out them on Facebook and send the information to ministers and all that and say, listen, what kind of behavior is this? But the point I'm making is that we can't allow the whole country to fall down like that. That's why the commission police must go home. And we must get the police force, where police officers understand that they're to serve and protect. And they have to be respectful. Once it comes from the top, it can fall, go straight down the line. So all this disrespectful and who beating people child and knock who off a motorbike and all that kind of thing, you can stop. You can stop. Thanks, Camille. Thanks. Thanks. Right? So, so let me... Yeah, don't worry. Loud and proud. So, ciao. I'm out of here. Good morning and bye-bye. See you later. All right?